and what I'm hearing is that we will see the length of the contract, but in any case, a new deal for Erik ten Hag is 90% confirmed. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And tonight, guys, some here we go. So we already have 3 busy days in the industry of the transfer market, but also something to say on other players, other managers like Erik ten Hag. And so let's jump into it together. Let me start with the here we goes, because it's been a busy day in terms of negotiations around Europe, and what we can say is that Bayern complete one important signing for Vincent Kompany, waiting for Palhinha because Bayern and Fulham are still negotiating, waiting for the negotiations on Jonathan Tah, another top target for Bayern in the defense. New centre-back is coming, a versatile one who can play in different positions, 25 years old, Ito from Stuttgart. It's a here we go. The deal is done. As Bild reported, the agreement is reached for the release clause. So Bayern triggered the release clause of Ito, Japanese defender, 30 million euros. He was linked with Tottenham and also with other clubs, but Bayern were able to work behind the scenes, and now it's done. Ito also accepted all the conditions. The negotiation with the player took place today, and so new centre-back for Bayern, approved by Vincent Kompany, who was consulted about this possibility. Kompany said yes because he believes he's a player who can help in different positions, and so Ito to Bayern. Here we go. They start to build this new squad for new season with Vincent Kompany as manager. Also, here we go for Bayern Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso will have a new midfielder, and is Alex Garcia from Girona. He was linked with Barcelona in January. He was a possibility for Barca in January, that they decided not to do anything in that position, but Alex Garcia is now leaving La Liga and moving to Bundesliga. He will play for Bayern Leverkusen despite interest from West Ham. Let me add that now West Ham are working on several players. They signed Luis Guillermo from Palmeiras, they like Matías Soulé from Juventus, but Bayern Leverkusen will sign Alex Garcia, not West Ham. Despite their interest, Bayern Leverkusen can offer Champions League football, and also Bayern Leverkusen, with the direct call of Xabi Alonso, made the difference. They will pay 18 million euros to Girona, 2 in add-ons, so 20 million euros package for Alex Garcia. Medical test already booked, and so new midfielder in Champions League and of course in Bundesliga for Xabi Alonso. Spanish like him is Alex Garcia. And then, guys, in terms of here we goes, a future one for Chelsea, because Pedro Lima, right back, born in 2006, Brazilian, playing for Sport Recife, will be new Chelsea player via Strasbourg, so via the other side of the Blue Co group. So the deal is verbally agreed between Blue Co side and Recife. 7 million euros, 3.5 in add-ons, long-term contract for the player. The agent of the player will be in London this week to fix the final details of the deal, but this talented right back, who was in the list of many clubs around Europe, also in Spain, some big clubs in Spain were tracking Pedro Lima, but he will play for Chelsea in the future. Now he will go to Strasbourg. It's also due to financial fair play reasons, so they built the deal with Strasbourg, but the future is going to be at Chelsea for Pedro Lima. So agreement completed, a new right back in the future of the Blues. Remember that in Brazil they already almost signed William Estevao. It's a here we go from Palmeiras, and then Pedro Lima from Sport Recife. Club record sale, 7 million euros plus 3.5 in add-ons. So Pedro Lima to Chelsea, Strasbourg, and a lot of movement at Chelsea, because we have to say once again, as we mentioned in the video yesterday, that Chelsea are working on John Duran. Even today, Aston Villa were busy on the market. Aston Villa had conversations with Juventus. They are really close to completing the deal for Douglas Luiz to Juventus, Weston McKennie, Samuel Ealing Jr., and 20 million euros to Aston Villa. So really advancing on everything in the recent hours for Douglas Luiz to Juve, McKennie and Ealing to Aston Villa. But also Aston Villa had contacts with Chelsea. So talks took place also today. The two clubs are discussing. John Duran is one of the concrete names on Chelsea shortlist for the new striker. They want to bring in the new striker as soon as possible in the market. They don't want to have the striker at the end of August. At least this is the priority. And so talks ongoing between Chelsea and Aston Villa to find a solution, and John Duran is super keen on the move. There are also other clubs around Europe interested in John Duran, important clubs. So calls are already arriving because now many clubs are aware of the possibility to sign John Duran because of the Aston Villa financial situation. So there is movement around John Duran, but Chelsea are talking to Aston Villa, are talking to player side. I can confirm this. So there are already direct conversations between player side and Chelsea. John Duran wants Chelsea move, but now it's on Chelsea to decide how, when close the deal for John Duran, who is now the favorite for the striker position. And then, guys, important to say also something else. In this case, we mentioned Juventus as busy with many things, including the interest for Mason Greenwood, but Douglas Luiz in the midfield is the priority. They have an issue now, and this with Wojciech Szczesny, because the Polish goalkeeper was one step away from joining Al Nassr with Cristiano Ronaldo, reunited with Cristiano Ronaldo, but there are issues. It's not on the player, but it's between Juventus and Al Nassr. So at the moment, there is still no green light to proceed with the deal, 5 million euros for Wojciech Szczesny to Al Nassr. Let's see what happens there, but it's going to be one to follow in the next days. And one to follow, one to describe, one to touch on in the next days is for sure going to be the future of Manchester United with Erik ten Hag as a manager. 24 hours ago, we told you Erik ten Hag will be Manchester United manager, will stay at the club. And we also added that now Manchester United and Erik ten Hag will advance in conversations over a new deal. What I'm hearing tonight is that there is more than 90% possibility to see Erik ten Hag extending his contract at Manchester United. The length of the contract, discussions are still ongoing, but should be 2-year deal for Erik ten Hag added to the year he already had on his contract, so valid until 2027, 3-year global total contract for Erik ten Hag. This is the conversation they are discussing, but it's a positive one, because Erik ten Hag, despite all the rumors on his future and on his situation, respected Manchester United decision to have a long review, to consider all the options, to take their time before deciding the future of the manager and the future of the club, because the manager is obviously a crucial part of the project, a crucial part of the story. But Erik ten Hag knows now that he's staying at Manchester United. He will be involved in the planning for the future, and so now it's about discussing his contract, but a 3-year deal to new season after the one he already had is something really concrete. And what I'm hearing is that we will see the length of the contract, but in any case, a new deal for Erik ten Hag is 90% confirmed. Both parties want to make it happen. Manchester United, the new co-owners, the directors, but also Erik ten Hag himself would be happy to plan with that, to have a long-term vision at Manchester United. So that would be really important. Also to avoid media problems after the initial games. Maybe you can have some problems and the media can start saying that Erik ten Hag's job is already in danger. Man United want to protect the situation, want to protect the manager, and this is why offering him a new deal is considered a really important part of the story for the next days and weeks. So ten Hag is staying, and his new contract is a crucial part, with an offer already on the table for Erik ten Hag from Manchester United. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. We mentioned many things from Wojciech Szczesny, Douglas Luiz, but also many, here we go, Ito to Bayern, also Alex Garcia situation with Bayern Leverkusen, and all the rest, including John Duran for Chelsea, Erik ten Hag new deal at Manchester United. I want to know your opinion, guys, on all these stories. You believe that Man United have to extend the contract of Erik ten Hag? Is that a good idea? Let me know your opinion, guys, here in comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Many things are coming, many videos are coming every single day. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.